Hello viewers, welcome to today's episode of Views and Opinion on MCCP TV, where your voice matters. I am Olama Vivian Chinana, your anchor. Every country's growth and development depends on the resourcefulness of its citizens, especially the youths. Looking at the unemployment rate in Nigeria, it is the government's responsibility to empower the youths by creating job opportunities to keep them positively engaged, out of trouble, and gainfully employed. It is important to know that when one is equipped with essential skill, he or she can use it to feed, assist others, impact on the society, which in turn enhances the nation economically. On this episode, we try to find out from the masses how the government can empower the youths. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
I think that we must move away from what they call empowerment to investment. We must begin to invest in our youths if we want them to be real leaders of this nation. We must create opportunity for them to take over governance of Nigeria. The old men have been there for too long. The young men should take over and dream dreams and see vision and unleash into this economic and political arena their inherent potentials and capabilities. This is the time we should tap it and use it. So it's a question of investing. As we say, we are establishing, giving the 200,000. That's not what they need now. We must create the enabling environment. We must now harness those who have potential. We must create a situation where any person who is graduating from the university must have a business plan, and we must find a way of funding the business plan so that he can, from there, become what he wants to be.
Actually, the government wants to attend to the problem. They have to, come up with, skills acquisitions. It's not only by sticking for white-collar jobs. If the government can come up with skill acquisition jobs so that, the youths can learn to be dependent and not independent. Are you getting me? Learn to be independent and not dependent. What am I trying to say? The era of white-collar jobs have gone. What we actually need is practical things. A lot of jobs can be introduced into the school, curriculum, so that these pupils can learn to be on their own without depending on the government providing white-collar jobs for them. For instance, some skills can be introduced into the school curriculum in such a way that if these students, at the end of it, they can afford to, with little or nothing, can afford to open mini-scale industries to help themselves.
One view, which I call bringing the boys or the girls back to school. That's one. That my view is about these people who are unemployed. My view, the reason I think that made them not employed is that they were not given the skills. Our schools, primary and secondary, are generalistic in picture. It's not directed to any skill acquisition. But when they come back to school, as I call it, the school will now give them the skills of their desire and interest. It will not be any longer teaching them these general subjects, but giving them the skill. Once the youths are employed, they will be less troublesome because each one will be having his own job and duty.
The government should create more skills acquisition for people, for the youths to have something to do. And it will help to reduce theft, fraud, and some other stuff. So we need help from our president, from our government to do something about it.
We start first of all by giving them the prerequisites. Education. Education is the foundation, the bedrock of everything development. When you develop man, intellectually, spiritually, socially, you can now advance and go and transfer what he has learned in academics and bring it to the society and help in developing the society. It is a collective work. When you start with one person or a group of people, they continue to hand down what they have learned.
One of the ways that government can empower the youth here in Nigeria is by creating, I believe, industries. Because when you create industries, you make employment for not just maybe the layman that will come to maybe carry things, but for instance, let me say maybe the government bring up steel industries where we can produce even gas, we can produce maybe fuel. You find out that there will be legal units, there will be accounting units, there will be worksmen, there will be engineers. It will be a means that the economy, the youths especially, will be empowered. Then also, I think if the government can bring up means through which the youths in this politics, the youths, their voices can be heard, I believe that will be a means of employment.
Government should create the background, the environment for the children to be properly formed, so that when they are formed in self-emptying characteristics, they are enabled to see patriotic quest for themselves as part of their quest for other members of the society in which they belong and function. Then, before they will come out of secondary school, they would have acquired basic skills that they are expected to have in order to be employed. So they wouldn't need any government to employ them if they are filled with that skill of entrepreneur nature or character.
Welcome back, viewers. Education is said to be the bedrock of development, but education without value, as useful as it is, would rather make a man a clever devil. The high level of banditry and other crime in the country is majorly as a result of unemployment. The government should realize that the stability and prosperity of a country is largely dependent on how the energy of the youth is harnessed and deployed. This is where we wrap it up on today's episode. Follow us on all our social media handles. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until I come your way next time, I am Olama Vivian Chinana. God bless Nigeria.